It ain't luck, it's destiny.
Uh, I know for a couple of the games I would take a deck against a Vex when I wasn't comfortable. Um, or I know I took one versus a brand because I figured I was gonna get poked out like 5 days ago. Um, I- um, and then another one versus I guess Zed. Um, the but now I've kind of just stuck to running Electrocute,
Mm-hmm.
and I've played around with it a lot. Um, I like Relentless Hunter more than I like the other ones
Yeah,
because
okay.
I really like that movement speed.
Yeah, makes sense. Mm-hmm.
So that's been working for me so far.
Okay, so I wouldn't play with Predator.
Yeah,
I think,
I've stopped like that one right there. That most recent one that was Mobalytics accidentally imported that.
yeah. I'm not saying Predator is bad, but especially for you since you're like more of a new player, um, try to stick to like one setup, like a few champions, few setups. If you change up the runes and stuff too much, it's gonna overcomplicate things for you, and it's gonna be harder to learn the game.
Gotcha.
But I'm happy that like right now it seems like you're kind of dedicating yourself to TF, which is good. Could play other champions as well, but if you want to get to like gold and stuff, don't play more than 2 to 3 champions. Like,
Yeah, I used to queue as I used to queue when I would solo queue, I would queue as mid and bot because I played enough bot last year to kind of make up for that, and I was learning
okay.
Yasuo at a point in time. But
Mm-hmm.
now I've just started queuing mid and support, and I actually get more mids than I do supports, which is surprising, honestly.
Yeah, not a lot of people queue support secondary, so that's why I also queue support secondary. I think it's good,
Okay,
but AD secondary is fine as well. But don't queue jungle secondary or top secondary.
gotcha.
Um, but yeah, so to go back to the runes a bit, so don't play Predator. I would just play with Electrocute.
Hmm.
If you're in a hard matchup, you could go Spellbook with TP,
Hmm.
but don't go TP with Electrocute.
Okay,
So you need to kind of decide on your identity this in every game. Because right now you're going offensive in your runes, but you're going defense in your spells, which
hmm,
doesn't really work together very well. So
gotcha.
preferably if you go Electrocute, you go Ignite. If it's a hard matchup, you go Spellbook and then Teleport. That works as well.
Gotcha.
Um, let's see. Can you remember this game? The Oriana game?
Yeah, I believe so.
Did she like punish you hard in lane or?
Um, it that one was I think she had killed me either once or twice, but the remainder of it was the rest of the team like in towards the late game.
Okay. Oriana matchup is another matchup where you could go Spellbook as well.
I never played against much Orianas, so like the damage that she did was surprising.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's considering you come from like a different role,
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while to like understand all the champions, their damage output and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, I was wondering, like, is this Mobalytics or whatever?
That was me just kind of like
Testing out.
testing out things, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I like currently what I'm running on TF is it's electrocute.
Dematerializer.
Yeah, it's time warp atomic and dematerializer.
Do you feel comfortable with the corrupting potion or?
I do.
Okay.
I pretty much run it every game.
Because for newer players, I sometimes also like you could swap time warp to cosmic and then run Doran's ring with 2 potions as starting item.
No,
Yeah.
I like corrupting because like it kind of it gives back a little bit more mana, or it gives back a little bit of mana,
Mm-hmm.
and then just having that health on top of like the burn, it just feels like a little safety net over Doran's for me.
Yeah, okay. I mean that's good. But then like yeah, like I said earlier, so stick to a few setups. Don't overcomplicate. Also like with
Appreciate-
experimenting and stuff, I
Mhm.
think it's fine to do it now and then in normals, but you don't need to reinvent the wheel, you know.
Right,
There's
right. I got
already
you.
all these people playing thousands of TF games for you like to they're figuring out the champion for you essentially. So there's not really any reason to I mean, but I know it's fun now and then to try something
Yeah,
new for sure. So
yeah.
um
That that I got a couple of those where like it shows the health.
mhm.
Where I was changing around a little bit of the runes, and then I didn't save in time to finish up the health. And
Okay.
so you'll see that like I switched back. I know a couple of mine I kind of switched back. I did kind of like the extra health, but I've started to just take the defenses.
Yeah, it's nice in matchups where you don't get punished. But if you play
Mhm.
against like Kiana, for example, this game, you do want the armor because that champion will for sure like punish you in the early stages of the game. So the armor is nice. But let's say you play against like a Malzahar or something, or a champion that won't punish you at all in the lane, then
Mm.
you can go this as well. That's fine. But this is more so scaling. So, but
Okay.
I would stick to these two just to make it
Okay.
simple.
Okay.
Uh, you upgrade the blue trinket, which I like, so that's good. I'll show you
I
like
would
yeah,
I switched to sweeper there that one, but that's because I was facing a Teemo
yeah,
mid.
yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I'll show you a few spots as well to place blue trinket. So in terms of builds, you seem to be sticking to Everfrost every game.
Yeah,
Have you ever tried Crown?
I have not tried Crown though.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some games where you could buy that.
I think the also with like Everfrost, like if I know it's come a couple of times where I've been like getting chased down, and like I've used Everfrost for a stun, kept running back. They got unstunned, started chasing me again, and then without gold card stun, and then like I'm usually able to like get away, so it kind of like plays that almost like slippery play style.
yeah,
But
makes sense. Yeah, it's easier to stack CC with this for sure.
mhm.
But let's say they have like a lot of melee engaged champions with burst damage. Crown
Mhm.
might help you a lot as well.
Okay. Yeah, that game with Aurelia, I had a really bad time.
Yeah, I think in this game, for example, Crown would be really good.
Hmm.
The only way the enemy can proc it is with like Draven and Sona, but Sona is quite short range. Draven also doesn't have the largest range. He doesn't have like skill shots like Caitlyn, where he can Q you from far away. So this game would definitely be a crown game. But yeah, you can like test that out if you want.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the boots. So Sorks, Ionian Sorks. You ever buy tabbies or like steel caps? I mean, or mercury
No.
threads?
No, I never buy tabbies. I keep meaning to tell myself if they have like a lot of CC to buy mercs, but I just never get around to it.
Yeah, this game
Or
would
like I
be
forget to. Okay.
Merc's game.
Hmm.
So Anivia magic damage, CC, Lilia same thing, Singed magic damage, Sona magic damage, Chin W is also CC, so this would be a Merc's game for sure.
Right.
Uh,
There was another because when I like get invested in something like this time being the like a champion or anything else like that,
hmm?
I like try to like do as much research as I can. So I went onto the Twisted Fate mains on Reddit
Yeah,
and I saw Jepsu's
yeah.
APTF guide,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just reading that um he said never buy armor boots, so I've been kind of sticking away from that one.
Wait, that's
But
in his guide.
yeah, I
Okay.
can send you the document
Yeah, I
if you
think
want.
I could find it right now. But
Whatever.
I mean, never buy. Like, surely it's gonna be a rare situation where you buy armor boots, but I think it
But
still has value in some games for sure.
oh, without a doubt. But he also doesn't even talk about Crown in this. So but it says it's updated for season 12. He uses Rocket Belt instead of Crown.
Yeah, I don't have crown in my guide. Or rocket. What am I
Rocket
saying?
Belt.
Yeah, I have it in my guide, but I don't really like it that much. I think it's not
Right.
bad, but you don't have mana with that
Yeah.
build. So if you were to go rocket belt, you would have to buy tier also, in my opinion, to get a little bit of the mana back. But the rocket belt gives you for sure like more agency over the game, right? You can like decide when to engage with that item.
Mhm. What would you build tier into if you took it then? Would you build
Nothing.
oh, you just keep tier?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would just buy tier to get extra mana
Mhm.
till I am like later on in the game. Let's say I'm full build and the tier is taking up a slot, then I would just sell the tier and buy another item. But the way
Gotcha.
the tier works is it stacks and then that gives you extra mana, so that the tier essentially gives you like I don't know the exact amount. I'm pretty sure it's like 400 to 500 mana.
Mhm.
For like 400 gold. That's really cheap, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
was
here.
looking at going back and
Yeah.
forth between yours and Jepsu's.
600 mana for 400 gold. But yeah,
Mhm.
so if you go rocket belts, you buy tier to get the mana, but you don't upgrade it to seraphs. You just sit
Okay.
on the tier.
Okay.
But yeah, now again we're overcomplicating, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying rocket belt is bad, but it's probably better to just stick to
What I know.
yeah, what you're playing now. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so with the boots, right?
Mhm.
So Ionian Sorks is like the standard option, but there are gonna be games like the one I just
The
mentioned,
one with the Aurelia.
where mercs will have high value. This game
Okay.
as well. So they have Vladimir mid and Evelyn, so that's double AP, mid and jungle. You're gonna be
Mhm.
playing against these guys most of the game. This Nessus is probably just farming top. And then Sona is also magic damage, so mercs would be really high value here in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could go over every game, but I think you get the idea, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's it with the runes and the build.
Okay.
If you have any questions. No questions?
No, I think I'm good. It's just kind of like trying to figure out like the decision whenever the decision to go, like
Yeah, for sure.
defensive
Mhm.
rooms and then offensive rooms. And that's just gonna like take like champion knowledge,
Yeah,
like
it's
matchup
just
knowledge.
it's gonna take time. You could read like 200 guides if you want, but at the end of the day, like just playing and experiencing it yourself is gonna
Yeah.
help a lot
Because
more.
because even if like it says on paper that Aurelia, I mean like I got dumpster by an Aurelia like a few days back, but like, like let's say I go up against another Aurelia and I play defensive and they've never played Aurelia before and I end up just
Yeah.
dumpstering.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm missing out on like a lot of pressure there, I feel.
Yeah, that just takes experience.
Mhm.
Like for me, for example, when I go into a game, I will often, like from the first two waves, already be able to tell how good a player is on X champion. Like for example, I just played against a Victor, and normally on Victor you start Q versus Twisted Fate to already punish him in the first few waves, but this guy starts E, so then that already instantly indicates to me that this guy probably doesn't really know what he's doing, and that makes me play in a different way as well, you know? But that just
Yeah, I
takes
gotcha.
time. You can't learn that from reading a guide. That's like, yeah, you have to feel that, you know?
Right.
Um, any other questions?
What would you oh, not with the build or the runes,
Yeah?
but what would you suggest for like a secondary champion? Like if say like if Twisted Fate gets picked or banned, like to kind of like pick up and kind of has like the same feel as TF or anything like that.
I would play something really standard if I were you. And something similar to TF. I mean, TF is a very unique champion. So
Oh,
I
like
would.
that kind of like that control mage
Yeah,
type deal.
okay. I mean, Victor is good right now, but he's probably gonna get nerfed.
Mhm.
Also, he's not the easiest. I mean,
Okay.
Annie is quite easy. High damage. Really easy to farm with as well.
Right.
Um, she's a really basic champion, so
Mhm.
there's nothing like special about her that you need to learn.
Right.
I mean, Veigar is really good at the moment, right? With the buffs.
Right.
But yeah, the question is how long does that last? So I
Right.
would probably say like Annie, Oriana, um, could play Malzahar, but that champion is really boring, so I wouldn't blame if you don't wanna. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you don't wanna play that.
Would you recommend Oriana though, like to learn to pick up?
She's pretty basic. She's a standard mage mid, but to learn, I would probably say Annie. If you come to me and you ask what should you play secondary to TF, I would say Annie. But I'm not gonna sit here and say what champion you should play, because I know for me, for example, when I started playing, if people would have told me back then what I had to play, I probably would have quit the game. Because everyone has different taste in like what stuff they like to play, you know? I don't really like telling people you should play X or Y champion because it's
Gotcha.
OP or it's easy to learn or whatever. You should just play
Gotcha.
what you like at the end of the day.
Right. No, I got you.
But yeah, I would say Annie, Oriana, Malzahar. What else could you play? Yeah, Veigar. But like I said, that champ might get nerfed if he keeps performing like he's doing right now.
Gotcha.
I think that's probably it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then for secondary role, wait. So you queue this like mid primary, play TF.
Mhm.
Then
And I think secondary, I'll probably pick support.
okay. And then what do you play as support?
Leona, Shen. I play like really tanky, or Nautilus, like
Nautilus,
tanky. Yeah, like tanky engage.
Hmm.
I can also play Thresh too.
You don't play AD secondary anymore, or
Mm-mm.
you
No,
you
if
don't
I if
like
I'll
it,
get
or
it's just boring to me.
yeah,
It's
okay,
not fun to me.
yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah, so support secondary, that's good. Normally, I would recommend shielding supports to people that play support secondary because engage supports require you to have a lot of knowledge on like matchups, lane states, all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
so like when I said like I was a support main like all through season 10, halfway through season 11. Like I'm mastery 7 on Leona, mastery 6 on Thresh.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Leona, sure. Nautilus, sure. Shen, I'm not too sure on Shen.
I used to be if he's like that's just kind of like a pocket or like
Yeah,
someone I'm
okay.
like really comfy on.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because I wouldn't say this champion is something you can like pick as a support every game. Sure, there's gonna be
No.
situations where it's good, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay, makes sense. Any other questions with like the build and stuff?
No, that's it.
Okay. So TFs. Wait, actually, we'll put that here. Okay, now I'm gonna compare. I don't like doing this a lot, but this for some people is a good eye opener to see playstyle difference, you know? So
Mhm.
you should look at my deaths every game. Like this is a lot, but 0, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 1, 6, 1, 4, 1. You see?
Mm.
Now I'll compare to you. 2, that's good. 0. These are really short games though.
Mhm.
13, 7, 8, 6, 4, 1, 10, 11, 6, 6, 9. You see, it's a lot higher, right?
Mhm.
So this is gonna like obviously require champion mastery, but also I think the biggest thing is a change of mentality, which we talked about earlier. Is TF is not a lane winning champion. We shouldn't look to hard stomp our opponent. And then this comes into play. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, is his identity? It's not to it's not to get ahead and carry. Like, it's not to be like the most. It's
No.
not to be like the best champion on the team. It's just to make sure that the best champion on the enemy's team can't play the game, right? Or can't carry.
No.
Maybe. Okay.
So you're heading into the right direction, but TF's identity isn't to make sure that the enemy's carry can't play, it's to make sure your carry can play.
Okay.
You see? So your
Yeah.
focus in team fights shouldn't be to always CC like the enemy with the most kills or the most damage. Sometimes that's gonna be the case. Most of the time, you want to make sure that your carries can play the game. And how do we do that? We play with them, and we make sure that whenever an enemy opponent engages on our carries, we gold guard. That's essentially how we play. We are a facilitator, you see?
So it's almost like playing a second support.
I don't like saying secondary support because STF you do deal a lot of damage though, right? If you get your items, if you get a few kills, like a support,
Yeah.
deals almost no damage most of the time. So
Oh, it's almost kind of like almost like a Lux too, like I mean like she has
yeah,
she
you
has the
could say
damage,
that.
but she also has like her binds and her slows and everything else.
Yeah, you could say that. And this goes back like with the identity as well. So we are a facilitator. So our ultimates should always be used for the person on our team who has the highest chance of carrying us, or carrying the game, essentially.
Yeah.
So with TF as well, if you ult and you get 1 kill, but you don't get anything else out of that, that's often, it's not a bad ult, it's for sure good, but you need to also consider that you don't have ultimate a lot during the game. There's gonna be a few instances where you're gonna have R, where you're gonna be able to like influence the way the game is gonna be evolving, you know? So I would say, like, let's say we ult to mid lane to kill our enemy mid lane, we kill him, surely that's worth, but ulting bot and getting 2 kills would probably be a lot more worth, because then we have our bot lane winning, you know? Us having an extra kill isn't necessarily gonna do a whole lot, because our way of playing this champion is not gonna change with kills. We are still gonna just wanna push in mid and then roam. So even if we have 10 kills or 5 kills or 0 kills, it doesn't really matter that much, you see?
I get that.
So yeah, facilitator, secondary support, I don't like that word that much, because that sounds like TF is a support, which in high MMR he is, but I would say like up to low master you can just carry with that champ as well, if you play it properly.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, not really. Not that I can think of right now.
Yeah, I think we could probably do like the live game review, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we can like maybe come back after, because like with the live game review I will probably get a lot better of an idea of like where you're messing up or the mistakes you're making and stuff.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me 1 second. I'll get
Yeah,
it queued up.
take your time. What do you ban when you play TF?
What was that?
What do you ban?
Right now, I usually ban like Zed,
Okay.
just because like I'm still not comfortable trading with him at this elo.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
All right. I'm streaming right now.
If you are, like, what's your success rate on, like, are there a lot of ultimates where you don't really get anything out of it?
I think no, like I usually get something out of it when I ult. Oftentimes, I would say about 80% of the time I'll get something, or 70%. The other like 20 or 30% is usually when like I'll ping that I'm coming in,
Yeah.
and then I'll ult in, and then like my bot lane backs off.
Okay.
So either that kill gets away or I just get popped.
Yeah. Um,
But like other than that, like also like I'll use my like ults like defensively. Like if you know the team like wants to like you know like sneak a Baron or anything, and the enemy team's like not paying attention, and I'm sure this will only like work for like low elo. I'll usually end up like popping an ult to like kind of one see where they're at, and two kind of make them play a little bit safer because they think I'm like coming in for like a gank or something. Especially if I've already like ganked bot lane already and like 3 or 4 times and you know like we're trying to like sneak a dragon. Let's say we're trying to like sneak a dragon, right? Um then I'll pop ult and then help the jungler take the dragon. Um so and meanwhile my bot lane's pushing them in because they don't want to get ulted on. And that's just and so that means like the enemy jungler like he has no prio to come and like try to take that drag.
yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Um, do you feel like you have a lot of agency over the game, like deciding the flow of the game and the decisions people are making, or do you
Really,
just
no.
go with your team essentially all the time?
I feel like I sort of have agency, uh, especially during the mid game,
Hmm?
but once it gets like super late game, I don't feel like I do. Like I feel like I like just like drop off like super hard.
Okay. Because I would say something on TF as well is really important is ping usage and map awareness. That's why this champion is also really unique. Because on other champions, like for example, I recommended Annie to you, or like Oriana, you don't necessarily have to be watching the map all the time. You can just like, I mean, you do watch your map obviously sometimes, but with like TF, it's a lot different, you know. Like map awareness is really important, and pinging, where like the jungler is and stuff like that. Because
Right, like
sometimes if you don't have ult, you can't match, and then it's a bit awkward, right? But
mhm.
let's say if you play a Kassadin or an Orianna or some like scaling mid, you're playing your own game most of the time anyway, and you have to play really selfish. Whereas with the F, you really have to play with your team a lot more than like other champions. Do you ask for like other people to pick for you sometimes, or do you just pick when you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm not often, like I feel like I don't know, I feel like kind of like TF's sort of okay, so should I play defensive here or should I just like take electrocute like how I've been taking?
Katarina should electrocute is good.
Okay.
Wait, show your runes again.
Okay. Oh, hold on. That was right here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Wait, so that mobiletics thing changes it every single time you.
I usually like I'll use it like if I'm like messing around and like playing normals. Like I'll turn on the runes. Like I played Silas in a normal like my last game just to kind of like mess around and have fun. Or like if I play ARAM, I'll turn on the runes instead of having to like manually put them in. And I just forget to turn it off sometimes.
Hmm.
But yeah, it'll if you leave it on, it'll automatically you can pick it's Mobalytics Plus. You can go by the most popular you can go by the most popular rune setup that the champion has, or you can go by the highest win rate that the champion has.
I
And
think you're
so it'll
gonna. Oh no, oh no, never mind. Still shows actually. Okay, so like looking at the comp right now, what are you thinking in terms of like who you want to ult for and stuff?
Probably, definitely like want to focus on the bot lane because I
Yeah.
want to keep Vayne out of the game as long as possible.
Okay. So this goes back to the mindset we talked about earlier. So we shouldn't think about enemy champs too much. We should mostly think about our team. Nasus will be split pushing. GP is a weak side top laner as well. So our focus should be on like helping our bot lane, not necessarily getting Vayne behind. Yeah, surely that's gonna be nice if she's behind, but
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah, yeah, and you know, Vel'Koz and Jhin are both
Yep.
um very hard carries.
I'll just let you do your thing. I'll maybe like talk a bit now and then, but I don't wanna like pull you out of focus, you know. You should just play your
Gotcha.
game. I'll maybe chime in now and then, but
Okay, I got you.
I'll take some notes and then can go over that after the game as well.
Okay, sounds good.
I reckon.
Okay, so when you have stack deck, try to walk up and hit Katarina with it. Yeah.
Okay.
She's level 1, she can't do a lot right now. You can play a bit more up.
Okay.
Pick a card.
Yeah, now you should hit Katarina. Yeah, nice. Well done.
I'm one of a kind. All or nothing. Blood red. Let's raise the stakes.
That's good. Pop a potion as well.
Okay.
You wanna stay like decently high HP because Katarina is an assassin, right? So she can deal a
Right.
lot of damage in a short time, so you wanna stay healthy so she doesn't get the window to kill you.
Don't mind if I do.
An ally has been slain.
I got this.
Okay, stack deck. Now walk up. You're level up as well. That's a good. If she respects you, that's good.
Lucky day.
Don't have to overforce it, you know. But we wanna look for the
Mhm.
opportunity to hit her.
Right.
Yeah, good. See? That's good. Don't stand on the dagger, don't stand on the dagger.
Just the luck of the draw.
Okay, so now we're level 5. This wave is actually gonna crash. You could recall here. Yeah, recall. It's a good recall. It's a really big wave, and you're probably not gonna miss a whole lot of minions if you come back.
Okay.
Buy boots,
Yep,
dark
boots.
seal, dark seal, and a potion.
Okay. Okay, so let's do boots.
Yeah. Dark
Dark
Seal.
Seal.
And
And now we have refill.
control ward, control ward. Yeah, that's good. Now we go back. Yeah, I mean, if they decide to fight that, then you have a good timer there to recall, so that's good. Preferably we ping when she is missing, but since you were in the shop, which was my bad, you know. That's good, let that crash. Okay, nice.
An ally has been slain.
Think Katarina might be... Yeah. Now we should just look to push in and get level 6, and then we can look for bot. You see bot lanes, there's something going on. Yeah. Okay, that guy is dead. We just keep pushing. Oh, you actually used it. Okay.
Yeah, I thought, my bad.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we should look first before ulting, for sure.
Right.
But
no,
I saw
got
on
you.
the map that Vayne was like walking up to Jhin, so... Be careful as well, because Trundle was bot side, so...
Yeah.
Like, should probably look to ward or something. You can place your pink ward in here. Yeah.
I was
oh,
gonna place my pink ward in Pixel.
Okay, yeah, we'll go after that. We'll go over that after the game as well, like ward placement. That's fine. Be careful as well, because she has red buff, so... Try to... Oh, okay, we got out. Nice.
I'll just buy 2 amp tones and head back.
I would buy Crystal.
Okay.
For more defense. You don't have flash also, so...
You know. Lower room up top.
Yep.
It's my lucky
I wouldn't do that, to be honest. Like,
No, you wouldn't?
look at Nasus, he's level 5. And GP
Oh,
is
that's
level
true.
7. There's no way you're gonna kill him.
Okay.
But this is good. I have some good stuff to go over after the game.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so our ultimate is coming up again.
Mhm.
So we should try to push in and then look for a roam if we can. Can maybe look top. Okay. Yeah, catch the wave, that's good. He used flash also.
just luck of the draw.
W. Yeah. Recall.
I can pick up Lost Chapter here, right?
I would complete boots first. Actually,
Swords?
Yeah, you can go Lost Chapter, it's fine.
Doing it.
Oh my god, this thing's already 5-2.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
You don't have vision, by the way. So try to just sit back a bit and push in with Q.
Gotcha.
If you want to play more aggressive, you should probably set up vision first. Because otherwise Trundle will just walk in and kill you. I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not getting anything there. You're not getting the plate. There's no minions to last it. So maybe you could
Right.
W Katarina, but that's it. So putting yourself in risk for a Trundle gank is not worth it there. I think he might actually be mid. So I would play back a bit more even actually. Just wait till he shows on the map, then we can decide to do things.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Katarina is doing, but yeah, that's good. Keep pushing. Okay, now we just hit the tower a bit, get one plate, and then we probably look to recall.
An enemy has been slain.
Hold your gold card if she goes on you. Yeah. You could look bot as well now instantly. But look first what is going on. Yeah, we can ult, that's good. Go on Lux. Yeah, well played. Push in with them. And now we look to recall probably. And ping them as well to base. Oh. Okay. You can last it that wave and then actually they might be coming back now. That's fine. Recall now. If you gold card her there, she doesn't kill Jhin and
Yeah,
Falcos.
I accidentally locked green, or not green, but yellow, or red.
Yep. Can you complete Mythic actually? If you just undo in the shop
Okay.
at the bottom.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My lucky day.
And buy Ionians. You have enough for that as well.
Killing
Cool.
spree.
Yeah. You see, like the ult you did now, you know, look first, see what's going on before deciding to like use it, you know.
Sure.
Nice. Okay, we can probably push in and Drake. If you ping Drake,
Yeah.
Trundle is coming from top side. Careful.
Luck of the draw.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. It's better to ping assistance on the Drake instead of pinging assistance for chat. Or like pinging the Drake for chat. I mean, you could probably go bot here or mid. They don't need you as well. Like, you don't need to be hitting it with 4 people. They can do that on their own. Because now we are losing XP as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Q and recall.
Huh?
Think Lich Bane is fine here, you don't need rapid fire. Pink ward as well, yeah. And you can upgrade your blue, but it's fine, just
Oh,
keep
blue
walking.
trinket, yeah. I
Do
forgot
that next time, do that next time. Go top, go top, go top, go top. There's already people catching mid, no one's catching top.
Gotcha.
Always on the run.
Could maybe even kill that guy with Ignite. But be careful, it's GP as well. Don't die. Yeah, you have to give that. Just Q the wave. Try to not let the Herald charge again, if you can. That's fine. Silas is there, you can kill these guys. Everfrost Ignite. You can ult for Trundle maybe. I don't know where he is or how much HP. Yeah. Gold card, Q. Just keep hitting him. W. Yeah, nice. Recall and then bot lane, I would say.
Should I get Aether Wisp or Fiendish Codex here?
Aether
Or does
Wisp.
it matter? Okay. What the hell? Oh.
The Crux.
Mm-hmm.
One of a kind.
Yeah. Blue trinket.
Ah, fuck. Thank you. Jin's going bot.
Yeah, we should just go mid then. I'm gonna send you a like setup for the shop after this game.
Okay.
So like all the items are on there that you need for TF, and that makes
Okay.
it a lot easier. You'll waste less time in shop as well.
Okay, that sounds good.
So press tab if you can. Yeah. You should do this more often. We want to always like look at how our team is doing and who we should play for.
Didn't catch that wave.
I mean, I don't know why Nasus isn't. But if he doesn't take it, you should just take it. It's fine.
He's
Don't
only
think-
at 111
Yeah,
stacks
I
right
don't
now.
think this guy knows what he's doing. So just
I
take it
don't either.
yourself. Maybe look on Nasus. You have R in 5. Okay, no,
Yeah.
don't ult. Just commit.
Yep.
Ooh, Falcos might be dead. Yeah.
He's indeed dead.
Try to play with Silas. I think he's the only. Oh, Jin. Can maybe ult and save him. Yeah. Gold card. Okay, nice. He still lives. You don't kill her. But you can recall and buy Magi here. We can't die though if we have this item, so
Right.
play a bit more safe.
Yeah.
But you will deal like more damage if you get a stack, so it's for sure worth here. Yeah, just walk to them. Gold card or card already, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, well played. Catch mid. 14 stacks, that's good. okay. Stay with your team, stay with your team. Can't do anything on your own. You need to stay with these guys. Or make them follow you. If you know what you want to do, then ping and then ask them to follow you, but go with the Silas if you can. You can ult as well on. Yeah. Gold card. Careful with that guy, deals a lot of damage probably. He's gonna orange, he's out, it's out, it's fine. Just get the Drake. And then we look to farm. Bot or top.
Yeah, we'll go bot here. Oh shit.
Yeah, close. That's fine, still have 10 stacks, so...
Did I tell my sell my corruption?
No. Gives movement speed also. I don't know if you know. So if you activate the potion, the corrupting potion, and it's sticking, you get 5% movement speed, which is really nice if you want to catch up to hit a gold card or something.
Gotcha.
So that's why you want to keep that item here. So you could probably go bot here.
One of a kind.
Two of them are gonna go bot, deal with that, then I'll just go
Mid.
mid. Yeah. We'll lose that tower there.
Nah, you don't. Yeah, you can go bot here. You have your ultimate soon.
Don't mind if I do.
Probably want a ward on Baron though. Yeah, you stay bot, you stay bot, you stay bot. Farm that wave and then we can look to go with our team.
I got this.
Try to have a stacked deck before you go. Okay, that's fine.
It's my lucky day.
Don't go in there. Maybe top. Venasus. Yeah. Nice. Can push top maybe with him. Place your blue ward in that bush. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Think you either reset here and buy Lich Bane. Yeah, just reset. Recall. And ping your team back in the mid lane. They should go back as well.
What do I buy from here?
Stopwatch, but you don't have enough, so...
Doing it.
Yeah, rapid fire is fine.
An ally has
Buy
been
dagger is good, yeah.
enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I should have probably pinged our team to back, since you weren't with them there. Give that tower, that's fine. We can't defend on our own. Just queue the wave if you can. If they don't have minions, they can't take the tower. Yeah, you could go top here. Maybe Drake is spawning as well. Can you tap? Okay, third Drake. Yeah, nice, not bad. If that guy dies, it's worth for sure. Yep. Someone should defend top though. You could go Zonia also instead of rapid fire. It just depends what you like more this game. If you want to get more defense, then Zonia is fine. Otherwise, I would stick to rapid fire.
I reckon. I'm one of a kind.
Yeah, just keep pushing, keep pushing. Use your blue cards on the large one. And then just queue the wave.
I never bluff. Looks like trouble.
Should maybe look at what our team is trying to do. Vayne is dead, it's a 5v4. If in team fights, try to keep your card for Katarina, your gold card. Right there you could have stunned Trundle. Okay, Katarina. Yeah, nice. He's out, he's out, he's out. Tower and then probably recall, but I don't know what your team is gonna do. Yeah, ping these guys back, ping these guys back. Oh, okay, we get it. Now we defend top.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah,
J-
so let's take catching top wave.
Yeah, Jin, ping him, ping him. What is he doing? We'll talk about this as well after the game. Just wait and shop for blue pot, and then you go bot, push in bot wave, and then ultimate will be up. Go back in the base, go
blue
back in the
pot.
base. Yeah,
Blue
blue potion,
pot.
blue potion. Yeah, or like elixir, yeah, whatever. Yeah, go bot, it's fine. Vel'Koz can't push in time. Jhin will be going mid, Nasus top. Vel'Koz shouldn't even be here, honestly. He should be with Jhin.
Pick a card.
Yeah. That's a bit deep. We don't have any vision of enemy team. So now we go with Jhin. Careful here. Okay, so we should play for top tower or Baron. We don't want to all mid because we already have inhibitor mid. You see?
Right.
So you can go top, but keep looking at what your team is doing so you can adjust accordingly, like what you wanna do. Silas is cut, yeah. You can ult there, yeah. Nice. Flash if you need to, yeah. Gold cards. Q, keep running. Go to Jhin, Yeah, that was good. I think your R was a bit, you know, in the midst of
Too
it.
close for comfort.
Yeah. You have rapid fire cannon as well, so you can ult a bit further away. Yeah, we can take their jungle, but we don't want to sit mid like I said. Because we already have inhib, so there's nothing for us to do mid lane. Recall, Drake is spawning.
Your inhibitor is respawning.
Just buy Zonia's or stopwatch. So corrupting for stopwatch.
You could, I wouldn't do it, but you could, yeah, if you feel like it's gonna help you.
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go here. Yeah, drag out. That's so for us.
Look at the side lane as well. There's all these towers still up. That's what you
Mhm.
should play for. These towers. You don't want to sit mid, so you can push bot. That's fine. Keep an eye on Sylas, but you can go bot.
Yep.
Just keep an eye on him, on what he wants to do. Yeah, he's getting caught. I think he's fighting. Okay, he's dead. Push bot,
Yeah,
push
yeah.
bot, push bot, push bot. It's fine. Yeah.
Has destroyed a turret.
Maybe your team wants to do something, I don't know. It's looking not bad, yeah. Gold card Katarina. Q.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean that's mechanical stuff. That happens. Okay, Mr. Jin. Yeah, if Lux hits a binding, he's dead though. Okay, nice. Yeah, you got the clouds also, that's good.
We did get Cloud Soul, didn't we?
So right now you could sell corrupting potion if you can buy Zonia. But
Yeah,
we
I
can't
can't.
yet, so have to wait a bit longer.
Just luck of the draw.
I go bot.
I would go top.
Okay.
Bot is a bit, yeah, bit deep, I would say.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Is the Nexus open or still one tower?
It's one tower.
Okay.
You can push this wave here.
Yep.
Looking good.
Keep looking at your team, you have ultimate. So every time you like auto attack or your abilities are on cooldown, you should look at the map. Yeah. GP is top, we can just stay with our team now. Okay, Jhin is playing really well. Yeah, you can ult that. Gold card, and he's dead. Stun. Nice. Sucks that you don't have any wave, because otherwise you could have ended. Yeah, recall. Oh. Nice. Recall, recall, recall. Ping your team back as well. What are these guys doing? You could type in chat as well. Tell them to recall.
I don't have chat. I don't have chat on.
Okay, I see. Top.
Top? Okay.
Yeah, Velko's top or you go top, it doesn't matter. Or now you go bot. Or Jhin goes bot, yeah.
Yep.
It's all in the cards.
I mean, honestly, you can just 5-man mid here. If you wait for Sylas. But try to push in the side lanes first. Careful, careful, careful. Yeah, Q. You could have queued there maybe.
Oh yeah, I could have. Yeah. Okay, we have Silas.
And now you can just like wait, try to catch someone with rapid fire and gold
Mhm.
card. If Jin wants to base, we don't push. So he's our carry, you know.
Yeah.
So now we should be a bit more safe. Wait for him to arrive. Yeah. If no one looked up, okay, that guy is dead. If no one's going top to defend, I think you should probably go. Preferably Nasus farms that, but this guy doesn't know what he's doing, so.
My lucky day.
You still have ultimate to join though, so keep looking at your team.
An ally has been slain.
Where is Katarina?
No idea.
Inhibitor.
Okay, there he is. I think that guy is dead. I think you just leave them here. Just leave, just leave. They are dead.
Did we get in here? Did they get in here?
Elder is spawning as well. That's gonna be the deciding fight. This Elder Dragon. And your Jin is dead, so careful. You're on your own, by the way.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh, everyone will be up by the time that goes up.
Oh, I don't think this is necessary. Just let them come to you. Don't put yourself in danger. Just queue blue card to wave. Ping Elder maybe as well. Look Silas. Yeah. Nice. Oh, Trundle might cancel you.
I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah, yeah. I think even recalling there is better. It's gonna be faster, but that's fine.
Has been slain.
And then pink blue pot.
Yeah. Now you just go with your team. Place blue ward on the Elder as well if you're in range. I think they're not doing it though. Now you just Katarina here, Katarina. Yeah, the guy is dead. Nice. Now we do Elder Dragon. Look at what Nasus is doing as well. Could maybe even help him if you flash over. Yeah, well done. Elder and then maybe end mid. You need minions though, so... Okay.
We just give. Yeah, we just need to end here.
Yeah, end. It's fine, well played. Okay, I'm gonna like take some water, I'll be right back. Okay, Mastery 7 token, let's go.
Give me 1 second, I just gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. How did that game feel?
Oh, awesome. I think that was probably one of my best games I've ever had.
Okay, that's good.
And it looked like it was gonna be
Yeah, it looked
such
a
a
bit
shit
doomed.
show.
It looked a
Yeah.
bit doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a few things to cover, right? I'm not gonna make it too long and I'm not gonna make it too complicated, but I think there's a few things we can take note of and we can improve a bit better. Let me see. I'll screen share with you as well.
Mhm.
Should probably, yeah. Ta-ta-ta. Okay, can you see my screen?
I can, yeah.
It's really nice. They also. Okay, I'm gonna mute this guy. Actually, this is a bad example since I have W here. Let's see if. This should do.
Look, it's Dopa.
Yeah. I just wanted to take note of what's possible in this matchup because I felt like when you were playing against the Katarina, you were very scared in the beginning, which is not necessary at all. This champion can't do anything, level 1. She can throw a dagger, that's it. So if you have your E, stack deck, and electrocute, you can walk up really far. Look at what Dopa does. You see how far he's walking up? That's what you want to look for, essentially.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna change window. So that's the first thing.
Mhm.
So knowing your limits on TF as well. The reason you start E is to look for this electrocute trait that Dopa just did. That's why you start E in melee matchups against Katarina or like whatever. So you can try to abuse that a bit more. Because you were standing like really far behind the minions and then just basically lost hitting. You were not really doing anything else. So right now he has full agency over the lane. This Katarina has no say anymore. This no Dopa can decide how the lane is played, you know. You see how he is deciding where she should stand? If he goes like here, Katarina needs to walk back. You know, I think you were giving her too much like this agency over the lane essentially. She could do what she wanted and you were not really punishing her. You see?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. So that's with the level 1. Then I wrote down this as well. W is her only defense. So with assassins like Katarina, Zed, I mean any assassin really, even Yasuo, LeBlanc, whatever. The moment you use W, these champions can all in. Because you have nothing to defend yourself anymore. So
Okay.
W in a way this is what you have to play with. So once your W is used, they can all in, so keep that in mind. So don't just use it at random to, you know.
Right.
If they can all in you, then maybe it's better to just keep it up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then ward placements. I will show you like a few places to place your ward. I'm not gonna go too in depth here, like just a few generic places. So your pink ward should always be like here most of the time in most games. So in either one of these bushes. Let's say dragon is up, or you want to play more towards bot side, then this ward is good. If you want to play more towards top side and you want to play for herald, then this ward is good.
So you should ward in the side bushes, not the
No,
pixel
you
bushes.
shouldn't place your pink ward here. Why? Because you can't defend it. It's way too
Okay.
deep. Also, the support checks this really often, the jungler checks this really often, so it's often better to have it here. You can place your trinkets here.
Okay.
So the trinkets you can place further away, essentially. Because they're worth less to you. And they're also not worth any gold, you know.
Right.
So that's with the wards. Actually, I will show you. So if you want, this one is a really good one as well for trinkets. So I just said like here you can place your trinkets as well, but this one is even better. So you place it at the edge of this wall, and then you will have vision of the jungler when he comes through this like quadrant of the map, or if he comes through this. Because if you place it here, you only have vision of the river. You see? You wouldn't see if the jungler goes like this, or if he walks next to the wall. So this one is a really good one. And then the same applies to the other side of the map. So right here. And then we cover the river and this part of the jungle.
Okay.
Okay? So that's with the wards. Then ping usage. So I saw you did this once, but I'm gonna like... Every time your opponent roams, you ping SS mid, and then you ping danger where they are walking. You did this once, I believe, but you should be really fast with this as well. If, like for example, let's say Katarina pushes in the wave and you are last hitting the wave here. Katarina is roaming, and then you only ping when you're done last hitting. By that time, Katarina is probably already bot, right? So then you ping is already like too late,
Useless,
essentially.
yeah.
Now I know that like with you know, you're also a starting player, so it's not that easy to like last it at and ping at the same time. It's a bit much. But you should try to make like adjust to it, essentially. And if you miss like a minion or something because you're pinging, that doesn't matter, right? If Katarina gets no kills because of that, then it's for sure worth it. So that's with the pings. Also, like pinging your team back when they are doing idiotic things, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, this one, I think this is probably the biggest thing. But this is really Twisted Fate specific as well. So this like with your first ultimate as well, right? So you instantly ulted, I think maybe because I said that there was an opportunity, right? But
I didn't look.
yeah, I can't tell if there's an opportunity or not because you don't look. So we always should be scanning for like opportunities. We should be scanning top, we should be scanning bot, and before we ult, we should look if it's a good situation or not, right? And we should be doing this all the time because I noticed with your gameplay as well, you're way too focused on your own character. With TF is global, especially when your ult is up, you should be looking at your team all the time. Like what are they doing? Are there good ultimate opportunities, you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean I wrote this down here as well. Otherwise we are playing blind and we can't make decisions, right? You're playing the game in a way blind because we don't know what's going on here. If we have full
Right.
information all the time, then that's how we make decisions, right? Otherwise we can't really make a proper decision.
Okay.
Then how should we make decisions? So how do we determine if we should ult or not?
Well, we should determine one, who our win condition is.
Yeah.
And then we need to determine if we ult can we land a gold, and can the person that we're trying to feed get that kill?
Yeah.
Like, are they low? Are they high health enough to follow up?
Yep.
Yeah. Where's the jungle at? All those things.
Yep, exactly. So that's a lot to take in, right? So that will take some time as well to adjust. Also, before you ult, make sure you have your gold card ready. Because I think there was a few times where you ult and then you're still like deciding on the card to pick. And like, yeah, I think there was like 2 or 3 times where you had red or blue instead of gold. So that's just practice, right? So
Right.
that's just gonna take a bit before you will get used to that. Then I want to explain this as well, the flow state of bad ultimates. So essentially, after you miss that first ultimate, or messed up, whatever,
Mhm.
the game is not out of our control, but we gave it a bit away, you know. If
Yeah.
we don't waste our R there, then we still have a lot more agency over the game. And the way I want you to look at it as well is every time your ult is not ideal or you mess up or whatever, think about like, okay, what would have happened if I didn't make that mistake? If I had my ult in a situation maybe after that, you know? That's how you need to look at it as well.
Okay.
And then yeah, a game of information. So the tab, you don't press tab really often. There's a lot of information on there, especially like if you play Twisted Fate, deciding who is your win condition. Like for example, that Nasus was level 5 when you were going top, but if you press tab like a bit
I
more
would've known
often,
that.
you would have known that he was level 5 and that GP was level 7, and then that it's not worth going here. You see?
Right.
So this
Right.
goes back to the same thing where you want to look before ulting. We need information. Tap is also information because we can see all these things, and that's how we make decisions essentially.
Same thing for you summoners and things like that.
Yeah, so you don't do this as well. It's a small thing. I doubt anyone on your team will make use of you pinging the summoners. They probably don't even notice it, but it's a good habit to get into, to just ping if someone uses a summoner. Then the wave management. So I'm gonna keep this really briefly. Before we decide to start an objective, you should try to have your waves pushed in. So let's say you go for Drake. Try to have mid pushed in and bot pushed in. That way, if the enemy decides to contest, you have all this XP crashing. Basically, the enemy team is losing all this XP. Also, if, let's say, your dragon fight goes bad and you all die, the enemy team has no waves to do anything because you have pushed it in. So they can't then go bot or mid to take tower because you just pushed in the waves right before the fight started. You see?
I see.
So that's something you can do with the F as well, especially since you have ultimate, right?
Right.
It's really easy to go into side lane and push and then keep looking at what your team is doing, and then if a fight starts or there's an opportunity, you can ult and go and help. So that's that. Then yeah, telling your team what to do, since you have chat disabled, that's gonna be quite hard, but I think that's a minor thing. Like I like to do that myself, but I think for you, just focus on your own play for now, and then maybe you can add that later.
Okay.
I think that's actually it. I'm not gonna.
How well do you like I guess on a scale of like 1 to 10, like for someone like who's still relatively new to League,
Yeah.
how well do you think how well do you think I did that game just based off what you saw?
I think really well. I mean, considering it's really hard to play the game, especially Twisted Fate, with all the macro stuff, watching the map, and then having a person telling you what to do. You know, it's not easy. I think you played quite well considering that, but there's still a lot of things to work on. You know, which we just went over. So,
I got you.
any questions?
No, I think that's it.
I think
You
that
think I can reach gold?
I think if you put in the time and you apply what we talked about today, then it's definitely possible.
Awesome.
So I think, yeah, the main thing you wanna work on is your information game.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot easier for you to find good ultimates if you are looking at your team more often, because otherwise it's gonna be hard to make decisions, and it's gonna feel really awkward in the beginning. But it takes some time, and then you'll get used to it, and then should be fine. So that's the main thing. So map awareness, and then pressing tab, just information in general. League is an information game, and you were playing the game partially blind, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Since you were not like looking at your team and pressing tab and all that stuff. You were like
Right.
focused on your own lane.
Right.
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's that. I think if you have any more questions.
No, that's it. And it's like I said in the ticket too. If you wanted to like make like a video or something out of this, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it all recorded. I'll probably upload it. And then add it to the Patreon page, but you will get your VOD for sure as well. And I would also recommend to maybe rewatch a part of it, or like maybe fully even, because we talked about a lot, and there's like no way you take everything in from just going over it once. That's like impossible. So
Okay.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something.
Definitely.
And then yeah, if you ever want to get like another session, feel free to contact me.
Awesome, man.